Welcome to Mystic Moons. If you're a subscriber, thank you for being part of the channel. If you're new, welcome. Do you feel called to subscribe and check out some of the other things that are done on the channel? Tonight there is a bunch of readings that are planned. Some are investigating certain themes, other ones are going to be open to personal readings. For anyone who wants to donate, to those of you who support the channel with your donations, thank you so much. Know that you are also responsible for the work being released. Today we're going to check out an aware and beware. So for these, let me get out my moon cards. I think that's all of them. So it is. I actually saw this really nice card stock this week, and I wanted to ask if I could have it. I was like, oh, I could take that card stock and I could paint it. I used a higher quality acrylic on this by accident, and it's been taking 3 weeks so far for this to dry. Sunny, you can if you donate. If you want a personal reading, you can donate. I'll pull cards for you for $15, either through Cash App or Buy Me a Coffee. Otherwise, Sunny, you can sit here and enjoy the collective readings, or you could also check out the collective readings I've already done. Hello, Dog Mountain. I actually stream rather than release videos because my internet connection is so bad. It'll take forever for me to upload the videos. It's faster for me to stream and get the content out than produce videos like the way I did last year. That's primarily the reason why I stream. Of course, with streaming, it means that while the videos, I took a little bit more care in what happened here, if the cat meows or if something falls down or blah, 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 cat pukes, etc. I actually stop the readings and go and take care of it, or I go off into tangents. Only difference. Before, with the video, I go, oh, I could do this over again, and here I'm there going, whatever. So, yeah, we're doing an aware and beware today. If anyone does have any questions, and if you'd like to donate, I can pull for you for $15. Otherwise, I invite you to sit back and take the messages that come for this beautiful Sunday afternoon where I am. Such a pretty day too. This morning I saw my groundhog. I don't really actually have a groundhog, but she's outside and I admire her. So that makes her mine, at least in that respect. And I feed her Cheerios. and pea greens and kale greens and whatever else I don't feel like eating. So I consider that we have this sort of, I could take a little ownership for her. I saw her babies today. She has 2 little baby groundhogs. They're so cute. I feel blessed because I saw little groundhog babies. I never saw groundhog babies as tiny as she is. And I can't believe it. I didn't put any Cheerios out there. I didn't put any goldfish crackers out there. I have no goodies out there. The little babies were out there foraging and doing adult groundhog things with the little miniature sizes. They were so cute. I'm a huge groundhog fan. Groundhog, woodchuck, whatever you want to call them. Oh, they're so cute. Have you ever seen a groundhog run through a garden? They can just sit there and eat up everything. It's a talent. And then they're so ballsy about it too. They're like, I'm eating what you planted, so what? To have an attitude like a groundhog. Anyway, yes, collective readings. We'll get started. And we'll let this sound out. Calling in the spirits. Let's see what we have here. I'll continue doing these readings until the messages get redundant. Sometimes they get redundant. I have bloodthirsty. That's quite a way to go and start off our first message. What is bloodthirsty? Hungry for a second chance. Is that a second chance for a vampire? A state school. Let's go and get. So bloodthirsty, second chance, state school, and smart. I have water. Is it water the season of, I think in this it's winter, but I was about to say, I almost felt like the season of, winter. Could be a water sign, could also be referred to communication. Bloodthirsty, second chance, state school, and smart. Well, we're not dealing with an idiot. That's the first thing. Also, too, I'm going to say bloodthirsty, state school, smart, all these things in there implies that here is someone who constantly is evolving, constantly is bettering themselves. However, bloodthirsty, second chance. What kind of second chance are they going after? Let's go and see. Second chance gets helper. Messy. One night. That's again the same message as second chance. One opportunity to fix something. Eight of Wands. Something is coming that's either you'll be bloodthirsty for, or this will be bloodthirsty towards you for. Somebody's coming towards you. I don't know per se in bloodthirsty and second chance with Four of Pentacles and Justice, if this situation that's coming towards you is something, or should I just say, how well do you know it? It feels like definitely this is someone who knows of your situation. You have been on their mind. You have been a topic of discussion, especially with that water and Mercury. A topic of discussion. And I'm going to say, whatever they've heard, they probably know that things are always fluctuating around you. And at the very least, any offer of constructive or seemingly constructive aid, help, would be accepted. And I'm just going to say, know that some aid is coming your way. I would not trust necessarily the reasons or even the result of it. I think basically what bothers me about the energy that I have here in the message, even I don't know if I shared it, but bottom of the deck energy here with Ace of Wands, Page of Cups, a Chariot. Someone's coming to you to initiate something, to start something, to kick off something. And you may know this person, but this person, I think, knows you or has been thinking about you far more than you have, if you know them at all. And what bothers me is that they're coming for an opportunity to engage you. They're not stupid, but I wonder how much they'll actually aid with Four of Pentacles and Justice. It feels like more they just want to take up your time. It's almost like playing and giving the semblance that they're going to go and help, but not quite. Signs I have here: Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Libra. With, let's say, we do have water, maybe significant water. Communication is what's coming towards you. Communication that will seem like they are going to offer, they can help, that they would offer help, but they're not coming to you in reality to help. They're coming to you to create an opportunity for themselves. And perhaps the very help that you need, what they're going to sit on and wait and drag out. Something to keep in mind, okay? If somebody's coming to you with a message, this person, if they're not known to you, then you will have mutual contacts. But they will come to you through communication. A phone, an email, a text. Not in person. And they will appear to offer help. They could offer help, but I don't see them offering help. If anything, I see them playing games. They could help. They'll give the appearance of helping. They'll say they'll help. I think it's pretty much all talk. And this person is not stupid. This person is educated. This person has probably worked very standard, conventional jobs. I'm going to just put it that way. And they have another agenda. What is that agenda? I'm going to go on to the next message. I'm not going to explore that. I don't feel like it. The main message is for those of you that could use some aid, some help, some assistance in some way or another, and someone who you trust, or someone who's close to you, or someone who is close to someone who knows you intimately. And I don't mean that like in a physical way. I just mean that very, very closely. I don't think they'll actually help you, give you the help that they'll say that they would. They'll promise it, but they have other agendas going on. I'm not going to pull any more because it's lousy energy. It's manipulative energy. This person too thinks they are so smart. They do. When, as I said, I just feel like they're just conventional. They can just hold a standard job, know the things to say. They go through routine and procedure quite well. And they're full of game. That's another reason why I don't want to pull it anymore. Full of game. These are the type of energy, the type of person who will smile in your face and then the Six of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and Death. Bottom of the deck energy. Saying how much to disrupt their world, how much to your world. Strong Scorpio energy. I have Virgo and I have Taurus. In terms of placements, you have someone in romantic and creative energy. They're going to innovate, but they're wondering how far to innovate, how far to go outside of their comfort zone. How far would you be willing to go out of their comfort zone? There are those sorts of questions there. How it's almost like, how much can you approach, or how much are you willing to approach perhaps someone who's different from you? If you have a comfortable scene going, would you want to go and change that with possibly some discomfort? Lucia, you can, but I would need a $15 donation. You can find details in the description box. But if you want messages for you, this person does. Somehow now I'm craving potatoes. Saw all these sprouted potatoes yesterday. Can you even do with potato chip? Vegan.